All right, man. Let's talk about the Mario review, the movie. Obviously, some of us remember the movie in the '90s, which it was so bad, but it actually was good. You ever kind of know those type of movies that are so bad, but they really, really good. Remember? I mean, that was my first video game with Super Nintendo and Super Mario World. It came with that. Um, uh, it was a really, really good movie. That's what I will say. Um, a lot of kids. So, if you really like, my thing, I don't like going to the movies with a lot of people. So I try to get there at the first show, since the pandemic, the first show kind of was starting a little bit earlier. I mean, later. And now they doing them a little bit earlier. If you can go through the middle of the week early, everybody at school or work. Because going to the movies with kids, like a bunch of like kids, it was a horrible experience. I was in a row, was only seat left with kids that just kept getting up. I gotta pee. I want a refill. And mom was just sitting there cussing them out. It used to be one of my low key movie theaters, and now everybody they kind of got a merger with a big movie theater in Michigan called Imagine, and everybody found out about it. So that was my fault. I was being lazy, and I literally should have just went and I literally should have just went. I should literally just should have drove a little bit further out and did it. But yeah, the original Super Mario Bros. Came out in '93. Like I said, it was so bad that I actually actually liked it. That's the crazy thing about it. But it was really, really bad. That was live action. This one they also offered in 3D. I missed that show. Um, but yeah, they offer some movie theaters have it in 3D. Right now, the Google Consumer Report, where the reviews is 96%. It also had Chris Pratt in there, Ayanna Taylor, Jack Black, Keegan Michael Key. So, and like I said, it didn't disappoint. I'm gonna go see it again, but it didn't disappoint. Uh, and I pretty much thought that uh, I pretty much thought that them it being animated. Only way they really could have messed this up, quite honestly, is just trying to do too much, and they didn't. Um, they didn't do too much in this movie. It's really no spoilers, to be honest. I mean, if you followed the video game, it's no spoilers. Um, I think Super Mario is my favorite one. Then Mario 64. Mario Galaxy was good. And Sunshine. They had a really good one. Mario Kart. They integrated Mario Kart. You had Yoshi that had a cameo. Diddy Kong had a cameo. Cranky Kong was in it. Diddy Kong. Toad was in it. And then you had the Turtle Wizard. He was a integral part. Then you had the turtles that could fly. Then you kind of remember in the like the little castle board. What was the end of was it when you go into like the little domain in the Super Mario World? You had the little skeleton turtles. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, a lot of there's different people made their cameos or had a part in it. Obviously, Bowser was the villain. He's usually the main villain in the Super Mario world or whatever. And his plot was to take the star. Dun, 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 that star where you can take it and you pretty much invincible. And he wanted to leverage the star against the Mushroom Kingdom and the rest of the kingdom, the universe, and he leveraged it for Princess Peach to marry him. Now, they didn't get into detail about Princess Peach. Like, she just arrived in Mushroom Kingdom, and she really doesn't have any background. She don't know where she came from, which could be a spinoff. So they could do multiple spinoffs. Obviously, Donkey Kong movie would do well. Donkey Kong Country was another one of my other first games. Um, they kind of gave a preview like of a little bit of Luigi Mansion, like when they got sucked when they went to fix a water main break in Brooklyn to kind of jump start their plumbing business. Um, they got sucked down a little pipe, and it took them to Mushroom Kingdom, but they split up. Luigi went to Bowser's side of things. and kind of like the Luigi Mansion and all that type of stuff, scary stuff. And Mario went to Mushroom Kingdom, and Mario had to, save Luigi and save Mushroom Kingdom along with, Princess Peach and Toad. Now, it wasn't the version where Bowser captures Princess Peach and Mario got to get it back. I'm pretty sure that's probably going to be like Super Mario 2 or Mario Bros 2 or whatever. And, through the adventure, he has to learn how to use the different power ups to basically save Luigi and save Mushroom Kingdom. They go to Diddy Kong Country, kingdom, to get their army and they help. And, he had to battle Donkey Kong. It kind of mimics kind of the original Mario, when the Mario Donkey Kong, where Donkey Kong is throwing the barrels down and he got to get around the barrels and whatever. So, you know, and then Bowser they bring Luigi to Bowser and he captured a lot of people up. So, um, it actually was a really, really good movie. Then you had the Rainbow Board from Mario Kart that made an appearance. The Turtles did their thing. They made their appearances, the little henchmen. Uh, like I said, it was just that row of kids. You had another little girl that was crying, whatever. But you got to understand, like, Mario was like 80s and 90s, baby, for real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the best Mario game was what? Super Mario World 3 or Super Mario Bros. Or Mario 64. Them the top three. You got to understand it goes back further than that. So I'm not sure how popular Mario is amongst kids today when they playing Roblox and what's the other little game they play? Um, man, I forget the other little game. The game that's like Warzone, but it's really not Warzone. I forget what it's called. Man, it's escaping me, but you know, Fortnite. Thank you, Fortnite. I had to remember, like, they playing Fortnite and all that type of stuff now, whatever. So I'm not sure how popular the Mario brand is, but eventually, um, the worlds do collide, and then they got to defeat Bowser. I'm not gonna really kind of tell y'all exactly how that happens, but yeah, man, it doesn't follow a Super Mario script. It doesn't follow one script. You get the Donkey Kong Country version. You get the Mario Kart version. You get cameos by Diddy Kong and Yoshi. So you just get pretty much it's just an introductory to Mario. That's pretty much what it is. It's just an introductory, and I can see them kind of like in reality they can do what Fast and Furious did, and give you 10 Mario movies if they're gonna be this good. Over the next whatever 15, 10 years, however they want to do it, they can literally do that. Literally. And or they can have spinoffs. I mean, we talking about Luigi's Mansion. Um when you talk about Mario Kart spinoff, Donkey Kong spinoffs, you had just a lot of different spinoffs. You had the Wario versions of it and stuff. Um, so yeah, you had a lot of different spinoffs. I mean, when he jumped through Mario 64. I mean, it's endless. I mean, they could do a Sonic versus they could do a Sonic versus Super Mario crossover. So to be honest, they really could like expand this universe and make a lot of money off of it. They did a great job. The voices was cool. I mean, the accents was cool. The background stories was cool. I can't really find really one major complaint about the movie. So yeah, I can't find one major complaint about the movie. I think it was engaging. It wasn't too much dialogue. Um, you know, the animation was on point, and I think with technology today, I think this was the way to go. Um, at this point, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. At the time they had the technology as far. I mean, obviously they could have just did animated, but I think they had a cartoon show back in the day too. If my memory serves me correct, I remember they had that pop. That pop used to bang. Soda, whatever y'all want to call it. Where you from? That Mario soda. Oh, that used to bang. And Luigi bang. But nonetheless, so I think they had the technology to pull it off. And like I said, I don't have any major complaints about it. I don't. And I just see with this being very, very successful at the box office, I just really see that they can continue to make these movies, or in reality, they can do a lot of spinoffs with Mario. They can do a lot of spinoffs. You know, so but yeah, Jack Black was great. I mean, also, I didn't know he had a appearance in the Mandalorian. I got to finish watching that as well too. But yeah, he had an appearance in the Mandalorian. And IBD fan rated it 4.7 out of 5. And then one thing about ratings too is that a lot of people have um stupid issues for when they rate a product or a movie. It'd be like, well, I thought well, I couldn't get the packaging open fast enough, or I just thought the movie was too bright of colors. It should have been a little bit darker, or it was too sharp in HD. They complaints be like, it'd be stupid. Well, there's no way the movie should have been 1250 for 3D. It should have been the same. It's just dumb complaints like that. But this is the Super Mario Bros. Hit a high score record opening for animated pick. Record for opening for animated pick at 377 million worldwide. 5-day U.S. record is 204 million. Air soars to 20 million Sunday. So Air didn't do well. And in no way Air was going to do well. The mass people don't really care about how Michael Jordan got a gym shoe. They should have just made that into a documentary, Netflix or Hulu movie off rip. It's no way that you can compete with a movie that's gonna compete with kids, because kids gonna drag teenagers, or kids gonna drag parents. Teenagers gonna go see it because they gonna see it. And then when Mario is so legendary that we gonna go see it, they're the ones that grew up on it. You gotta understand, man, Mario legacy reign just 80s, 90s babies into the 2000s. So that's three generations that they got. So it says that close to 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time last night. It's West Coast. We told the Illumination Universal Super Mario Bros. Is still racking in business as of this morning. The feature take on Nintendo game didn't gross 56 million, rather near 57 million, and for what is now 146.36 million 3-day massive 33,000 K theater average. In a 5-day record of 204 million per Universal this AM. That kicks Transformer Revenge of the Fallen 200 million Wednesday, Sunday, opening to second place amongst 5-day US Canada record. So uh, they kicked them to second place. They said amongst the Easter weekend, Super Mario Bros. Ranked in the third behind 2016 Batman vs Superman 1.81 million and 2015's Fast and Furious 7 or Fury 7 161. If overseas is still at 173 by tomorrow AM, when the new global opening records for an animated movie set by Mario Bros. Will stand at 377.2. In regards to U.S. and Canada, mentioned Super Mario Bros. Count for 17 million over a 5-day weekend per intelligence, repping over 74% of the nation's overall movie-going foot traffic. Since COVID, that's the most amount of patrons since Spider-Man No Way Home. This movie played like everybody movie, not just family film, evident in attendance throughout all day parts. ENT Intelligence says 26% of the Super Mario audience went after 7 p.m. versus 20% before 1 and 28% between 1 and 4 and 26% between 4 and 7. So just kind of give you some numbers. Uh, 38% of Super Mario Bros. Weekend domestic. And you gotta remember, this is Sunday not over. Domestic box office came from IMX, PLFF, Motion Seats, 3D Screen, 3D drove 15% of gross. For IMX, Super Mario Bros. Is still the highest opening all-time animated movie with the world global. So that's really the big TV, the big screen with, sometimes you got motion box, sometimes you got, better sound. So I mean, it smashed it, and we knew it would. When you talking about you got generations behind you, it's no way. Like I said, they can continue to break their own records, bro, with just spin-off movies, spin-off shows. If you want to be real, they literally can have a Mario app just with Mario or Nintendo themed TV shows and stuff. If Netflix was special, they would partner with Nintendo, Hulu, Disney. Somebody was really, 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 really smart. They would partner with Nintendo and bring Nintendo universe to there. That would be smart because because now with Sonic kind of joining the Nintendo universe, it's really endless. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Check out the movie review playlist. Check out the current news playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Peace.